A lawyer for the Tamil family trying to avoid deportation to Sri Lanka has confirmed they've been moved to Christmas Island. Supporters of the family say they have limited access to communication, with the opposition joining calls for the government to intervene.
From detention in Melbourne to Darwin to Christmas Island. Lawyers for the Sri Lankan family facing deportation from Australia only found out about their move via email from the Department of Home Affairs at 2:30 on Saturday morning.
The family are obviously distressed. We understand that potentially they are the only detainees at Christmas Island and that Christmas Island may have been specifically reopened for the family.
The detention centre on Christmas Island was only reopened this year. Facilities are sparse. There's a lack of mobile reception and Wi-Fi that makes it difficult to communicate with lawyers and interpreters at a time when they need to be signing affidavits and other paperwork for their case before the courts.
I don't really understand the motive of the Christmas Island move, given that there are many other functioning detention centres in Australia on the mainland.
Mother Priya is receiving medical attention for a wrist injury she received while guards loaded her onto a plane. Her daughters, aged 2 and 9 months, have been traumatised by the events.
It would have been a really traumatic experience for the children. When our supporters spoke with Priya this morning, she was telling us that the Christmas Island staff are treating their wounds from Thursday. The children are constantly crying. Kobika is feeling very lonely.
The family are Tamils, a persecuted minority in Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka is a dangerous country for Tamils.
Mother Priya and father Nades fled to Australia on separate boats in 2012 and 2013. They met here, had 2 daughters and settled down in Billawila, a small town in central Queensland. Last year, their bridging visa expired. The High Court denied their request to stay in Australia. They were moved to Melbourne Detention Centre, where they remained until this week. They were hauled onto a flight which was forced to land in Darwin after an 11th-hour injunction from the federal court prohibited the eldest daughter from being deported until her paperwork is processed. The family's only hope now is if the federal government intervenes, but Home Affairs Minister Peter Dutton says the High Court decision is final and the family doesn't deserve to remain in Australia. Supporters are continuing to urge him to show mercy.
No matter what the outcome is, that at the end of the day it is still within the minister's hands.
Just let them stay, let them stay. You know, the Billawila community wants these people. The 2 little girls are born in Australia. I mean, it's hard enough to get people in regional Australia. The community want them. These people want to stay there. No one's actually saying they're bad people.
The case returns to the federal court in Melbourne on Monday. Patrick Murrell, Sky News, Melbourne.